So we're back from the doom and gloom of the last day or so to bring you your scheduled BS content of why. So Nexus mods, which is known for removing things they don't like, no matter how stupid it may seem to normal people. But now the next culprit is this mod right here, the Stellar Blade Bare Legs mod. That's right. Now, I'm going to show you. Now, viewers be warned, this is very controversial. This is very R-rated, adult-themed content you're about to see. If you have little ones, please kick them the fuck out of the room. But this is the mod. Chilling, I know. I'm sorry. I'm some of you might have thrown up. Some of you might have just had an anxiety panic attack. Some of you are like, holy shit, John, are you sure you can even show this on YouTube? I'm willing to take the risk. I'm willing to take the risk. Because this right here, come on. Are these fucking a word I can't say on YouTube? These individuals truly, really this ridiculous that bare legs, and it's not even sexualized. She's standing in a very modest position. She's covered up. Her hips are right here. So that means her, you know what, is like right around this area. So she's got a good, decent coverage. Bare legs. She's got her, whatever the hell these things are. And she's not doing anything sexual. She's just kind of standing. But yet, again, this is why we attack or go after these kinds of people, because we are at a point where where Western society, at least these people, are triggered by legs. By legs. Not even sexualized, but by legs. She's got legs and she knows how to use them. And again, whatever these things are. But also, is that a belt? It looks like it's, what exactly is that? I mean, it's part of her clothes, obviously, but where's it coming from? Either way, that's neither here nor there. But the fact is, we've got people who, and I think there's an alternate to this costume as well, to this mod, and it's this, where it kind of gives them like little spanks or, you know, whatever. But how bad are we as a society that people are getting triggered by legs? Just bare legs, not ass, not bare titties, not bare pussy, not bears, but legs. The battle over censorship in gaming. Let me go ahead and do this, because unfortunately it's not a one-size-fits-all thing. I got to do this for each and everything I use. The battle over censorship in gaming has taken another sharp turn, this time involving a Stellar Blade mod that simply made a character's legs visible. Now, I have a feeling I know why, but I'm pretty sure you know the reason why, too. The mod, which altered the character Kaya, I'm guessing is her name, because it's very similar to Master Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. And all that's really missing is the E in the name there, but I'm guessing her name is Kaya. To give her bare legs. Was recently banned from the Nexus mods platform, sparking widespread backlash and renewed debate over its moderation policies. Popular YouTuber Veridark. Love Veridark, very smart, very beautiful young woman. She is strong, independent, very, very smart, very smart. Addressed the controversy in a new video titled, Stellar Blade mods banned, bare legs are offensive now. Will Nexus mods' new owners stop censorship? Let me think of a, will Goku be able to hold out and defeat Majin Buu? Or will he have to flee or whatever? I don't know. Find out on the next exciting episode of Dragon Ball Z, where she slammed Nexus mods for removing content that many consider completely innocuous. Because again, this is the mod in question. Do tell me, what is wrong with this? There's nothing wrong with this, but I'd like to know what's wrong with these fucking morons who are running the site, who look at this and like, oh yeah, we gotta get rid of that. You know why? Because she's feminine. She has a feminine figure. And people over there and people who run these sites, they don't want feminine because that might upset the people who identify as women who aren't actually women. So if this was her, but they gave her manly looking legs, I guarantee you this mod would have been perfectly fine. But because she's a beautiful woman with feminine features, she has small hands, very long, slender legs. You know, she's got the small, narrow feet, soft features. They don't like it. They don't like it. Because she looks too feminine. And people like that don't care about the women. They care about the dudes who think that they're women. And this is offensive. This is offensive towards the people who want to be women but aren't because they're biologically men. Or even the other way, about women who want to be men. And this reminds them. It doesn't matter. It's obviously they don't want to offend certain people. Editors know Veridark is a contributing writer for That Park Place. Not The Park Place, not A Park Place, not Some Park Place. That Park Place. We are not talking about the illegal, disgusting, degenerate content here. We are talking about legs. You can't make this shit up. This is absolute clown world. The mod was first flagged by Ayaka Mods on Twitter. Just now, Stellar Blade Kaya Bare Legs mod has been removed from Nexus Mods. No report from the author yet. While the author has since re-uploaded the mod to Ayaka Mods, nice name by the way, Ayaka. The removal from Nexus Mods has ignited a larger conversation about subjective enforcement and double standards. Vera pointed out that Stellar Blade's director has clearly stated all main characters, including Kaya, are adults. Asian people around the world tend to look younger than their actual age. Yeah. Seriously, there are people in China, Japan, whatever, that are like 60 years old, and they don't look more than 20. Okay, it's crazy because guess what? They take care of themselves. When you take care of yourself, you can look younger longer. So we take this into consideration when designing. All the characters are adults. Vera emphasized that mods are optional user-created content and that downloading a mod doesn't affect other players. Exactly. That's another thing. So you're only gonna, if you're streaming it, I mean, they might see it, but if it was like a multiplayer game, no one apart from you is going to see the mod. It's on a personal level. Same thing like with whatchamacallit, another big game that's still modded heavily is Xenoverse 2, you know, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. When it comes to mods, when it comes to competitive stuff, they don't let you compete against people online using mods because you can go in and you can, you know, tweak the stats for them, and you can basically make it to where it's a one-hit KO every single time. But you are more than welcome to use them in the story mode. So it's not affecting the gameplay for anyone else because there are things in place that won't allow you to use these mods with other people. But if you want to go around and do the whatever else, you're more than welcome to. I used to do that all the time. I used to do like different mods that I found online for Xenoverse 2. You can't compete with them because again, a lot of them are built like, say there's like the freaking Gogeta Vegito fusion. Obviously going to be insanely powerful and the stats are going to be crazy high. And just one punch is going to do more than half this person's health. So obviously that stuff isn't allowed. But if you want to go into the story mode or the other thing that they have, you're more than welcome to. So the fact that they're removing something that doesn't affect anyone, that it's purely on a whoever downloads it kind of level, that's fucking ridiculous. Again, legs. Ooh, we got some adult. Someone needs to slap OnlyFans right on this because this is as sexual as sexual gets. So therefore, I should be able to download the mods that I want. It should be just that simple. Simple and clean. This controversy comes on the heels of the news that Nexus Mods was recently sold to a new ownership group with ties to a startup company called Gamers Class, which offers monetized Get Good gaming masterclasses. Vera expressed skepticism over the new leadership's intentions. Nothing they promoted monetization tactics, including NFTs and in-app purchases in the past. One of the new creators, Victor, responded to Vera's post. Appreciate you taking the time to dig in and shave your thoughts, Vera. I get the skepticism. We haven't earned your trust yet, and frankly, until we've tangibly held off, mod authors and users, anything I say should be viewed as just words. That's why I've chosen to listen first, support the team quietly, and let our actions speak louder than posts ever could. We're not here to change what makes Nexus great. We're here to preserve it and build with the company, not around it, and definitely not above it. As for the monetization cheat sheet, I understand how it might look out of context, but the core purpose of these sheets is to help founders understand how to avoid harmful monetizations. If you look closely, most of it is red flags, warnings, and advice on what not to do. It's a toolbox, not a strategy. If you want to chat directly, names are on listening and learning. Still, for many longtime users and creators, that promise rings hollow. Unless they're willing to loosen the rules, I don't give a shit what happens. When we've got to the point where they're banning bare leg mods, I'm personally not very interested in what your platform has to offer anymore. For now, modders are increasingly looking to independent alternatives like Ayaka mods and DEG mods, hoping for more creative freedoms and fewer restrictions. Whether Nexus mods will reverse course under new leadership or remains uncertain, but the backlash is growing louder by the day because of legs. Again, not sexualized. She's covered. She's standing in a moderately conservative pose, and she's just standing there with her legs showing. Oh no! Oh no! Freaking hate things sometimes. But legs are enough to get removed. We have Kaya's bare legs. It's archived. DEG mods is a solution, or be old schooled and publish on ModDB. You're like, here's my site. Meanwhile, mods are okay with this. What the fuck? Paulos Ripper, trans femme penis for femme V. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. They care more about the people who identify as women than actual biological women. And it's fucking pathetic. Oh boy, more people using Grok for no reason. This is really embarrassing site Nexus mod. This is a really embarrassing site Nexus mod just for legs. Blah, 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 blah. I don't even. What? What a bunch of losers the Nexus admins are. I don't know what people expected. Nexus mods is ran by a bunch of Karens. If these people got aroused by some bare legs, I don't know what to say. These people are just embarrassing people who lack a normal prefrontal cortex to control their goon brain, which they are ashamed of. Nexus Mods is run by either Muslims or the Amish. The Amish got some confirmation wasn't their mod. It was re-uploaded that the author didn't give permission to repost. This is just great advertising for other mod sites. It's time to abandon Nexus mods. Nexus mods is a joke. And they've done this crapping before. You know, they don't like biological females. They don't like feminine qualities. These are the same people who removed the mod to replace the pride flags and all that in Spider-Man 2 with the American flag. And it's not like the person even created it. The flag was already in the files of the game. And they removed that. I've said before, freedom of speech, you know, all of that, because this is, you know, kind of the same thing. It's either freedom of speech for everyone or for no one. You can't pick and choose and say that, you know, mods giving penises, large bulging penises to characters, that's perfectly fine. But a character with their legs exposed is wrong. You can't have, it's got to be one way or the other. Either everyone can make what they want or no one can make what they want. And I know there are people like, oh, why does it matter? Why does it matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. But the fact is that people are so fucking salty over some fucking legs while allowing others to make big bulging penises for characters in games. So it's not about, you know, it's just a game. It's the matter of, again, either free speech for everyone or free speech for no one. You can't have it both ways. You can't say, yeah, your bulging penis mod for this character is perfectly fine, but oh no, those legs are too much for us. You can't do it. And the people defending that crap is saying, why does it matter? You're the reason why these people continue to become emboldened to do crap like that. Because you're like, why does it matter? Why does it matter? The current idea and the thought of current day is the why does it matter? Why does it matter? It doesn't affect you. Exactly, it doesn't affect you. This mod right here doesn't affect anyone. Only you will see it. Why does it matter if it's there? There you go. You want to play stupid games? We can play that same game too. Why does it matter? No one else has to see it. But current day, people getting offended over feminine traits, people defending, oh, why does it matter? Congratulations, you're just contributing to the problem. But anyway, that's going to do it for me. You guys know the drill. I'll see you guys later. Bye, guys.